Guys, Happy New Year. This is our remote week for the first week of January 2021. Hope you had a good vacation. There's a lot of things coming up this week, this month. We have until January 29th for the end of the quarter. And these next few weeks are going to be all the summatives that we haven't done yet, tests and summatives. Okay, so there's a lot to do. I'm going to take it one day at a time, one thing at a time. So this video is going to focus on the independent reading project, although I'm going to be going over all the big things that are coming up in the next week and a half, 2 weeks or so. So first of all, the IRP is due on January 8th. Here's a link to the page for that. So if you click here to open up the page, this is the assignment. It goes through all of the requirements for this assignment. We went over this in class, but I highly recommend that you read this again because it is very specific. I'm asking you for very specific things, like don't just include the title of the book, but remember to italicize it in the text and put it in the title as well. You're going to need a link for this. It can be an author's bio, a website, a movie trailer, anything related to the book that you read. Okay? These are not just one word or one sentence answers. Why did you select the book? What is the setting of the book? Remember, setting is not just where, it's where and when and any background information that needs to be explained. The narrative point of view, if you don't understand what that means, then check out this link. These should be longer answers still. 5 or more sentence summary of the plot. Do not go overboard. We do not want a plot summary. 5, 6, 7 sentences, that's all we're looking for. Same thing with the description of the most important character. Do not go overboard, okay? But don't go under either. If you don't understand what using several methods of characterization means, please click on this link because it's not just their physical description, but how they think, act, what others think, say, etc. Theme, explain it. Don't just tell me in one word what you think the theme is. Explain it, prove it, support it. Okay? Show, don't tell. Connect the story to yourself, to your life, to an experience you had, maybe a book you read, a movie you saw, something else. But this is making that real life connection. I'm looking for paragraphs on 9 and 10, evaluating who might like it, why would they like it, what kind of a kid or reader would like the book that you're recommending, because clearly it's not going to be for everybody. So try and be descriptive and use voice. Voice means your own specific personality or style. Here is the rubric that I'm using to score you. Please take note that everything has a point value. You can put the setting of the book and tell me where and get a point, where and when to get 2 or 3 points, but really explain the setting to get the 5 points. Okay, so this is not just a quick little thing. This is a 2-month-long project that you're supposed to be developing here. Okay, and you're going to be posting that to the class blog or discussion board. You can find that link in many places. Everything is always going to be in the daily notebook and on your calendar to start. Here's also a link straight to the project. So my post is going to be here in a moment. You're going to click reply and you're going to copy and paste yours into here and then click post reply. That's how to post to the blog. It's that simple. I'll show you in greater detail in a couple of minutes. I want to first show you again where the link can be found. You can go onto the calendar. The due date is the 8th. So if you look on the 8th, you can see there's also a test that day. This is the Independent Reading Project page. And this is the Independent Reading Project by periods. This is a class discussion. You can tell because this little icon here means it's a discussion. So you can get to it from here. You can get to it from here. Independent Reading Project. You can get to it in the course itself, in the modules, which I'm going to take you to now, and then I'll show you exactly how to post it. So here's the modules. And again, recognize these icons, please pay attention to them. The Independent Reading Project page of instructions is here. This is telling you that it's a page. The Independent Reading Project by period discussion is here, and this is telling you, this icon is telling you that it's a discussion. Yes, you can also get to it by discussions, but I think you have enough ways to get there. The video I'm currently making is going to be here. I'm going to replace this. So that's where this video you're listening to right now will be found if you need to hear it again. Okay, so we're going to the Independent Reading Project by periods. For you to reply or post it, you need to click reply, and then it will open up the RCE, or the Rich Content Editor. This is where you're going to paste from a Google document, and then you're going to click post reply. So I have a Google document here. This is approximately 2¼ pages. And if you want to do a word count, go to Tools. You don't have to have it highlighted, but I have more on this page. So I highlighted it, I went to Tools, and up here is word count, and it tells me that this is 921 words. There's more on this page, as you can see. Okay, so 921 falls in the range of 750 to 1,000. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going back to the assignment, and that's where I'm going to paste it. Okay, so it does take the links. So you can see that this is a hot link, and once I post this, you'll see that this is a link to Carolyn Cooney, the author's website, with a bunch of other books written by the same best-selling author. I don't really care what you put there. I want you to know how to do a link. So I've already posted this, and there's no pictures on it. So if you click on these 3 dots here, you can click edit, and you can add the pictures that you like. I'm going to get the picture straight from the internet. So it looks like this. This is the picture that I chose. I'm going to find that picture in Google Images. So it's the face on the milk carton, images, and this is the picture that I want. So I click once to open it. I'm going to download and upload this picture. So I'm going to hold down the control button, click on it, and I'm going to save this image, save image as. And I'm just going to call this Cooney, because that is the author's name. I'm going to go back to my post, which is here. I'm going to put my cursor where I want that image to appear. And then I'm going to go over here to the upload image icon. If you hover over it, it will tell you what it is, and it will say images. So you click to upload an image. Course image means it's an image I've already uploaded to this course, or user image means an image I've already uploaded to my account. I'm the user. So I haven't uploaded this. Click upload the image, and I just saved it on my computer. So I click here on the rocket ship, and I can even see it. It's right there, called Cooney. I click twice on that, and then click submit, and there's the picture. Now I want to shrink it down. This is way too large. So I grab a corner, and you can see as I pull towards the center, it gets smaller, but proportionally. I can even Sorry. Okay, so there is a way for me to make this look better, and uh, it's kind of a lot of work and maybe not worth it for you. So I think I'm going to skip that and let it be imperfect, because when I put a picture up, I put in a little bit of code because I want it to be aligned correctly. So there is an alignment where you can choose to put it on the left like that. This is your alignment tool. Okay, the only thing that you might not like is you see how the words are jammed right up against the border of the picture? That looks unprofessional, but again, I'm going to allow it to be imperfect. I can show you the code and how to fix it, but I don't think you really care. If you do, you might want to just make sure that you choose a picture that has more of a border on it. Like some pictures just do, like this picture, for example. I think it has a border on it. Actually, I take it back. There's no border on it. But sometimes you can find pictures that do have borders on them, and then they won't look so jammed, like this one here. See how it has this white border around the edges. So I'm going to copy this one too to show you the difference. So I control click, save the image as, and I'm going to call this one milk container. And take note, it's a JPEG. Take note of where you're putting it in your downloads, or maybe you have it set to go to your desktop or wherever. I use a Mac, so it looks slightly different. So I just saved it in my download as milk container. And now when I go back to my post here, maybe I want to put a second picture down here. So again, I'm going to put my cursor there and insert an image. Click twice on the rocket. There's my milk container. I hope it does have a border. It's large. I'm going to shrink it again. I'm going to click, keep it selected. See how there's a blue line around it? I'm going to keep that selected and I'm going to choose left align so it brings the text up. And when I publish this one, you're going to see how much better it looks with that white border around it, as opposed to the picture at the top that has no border and it just has text jammed up against it. I can show you how to fix that, but I don't think you care. So because I'm editing, I now click done. This was not the first time that I posted it, so I'm not going to click post. I'm just going to click done. And now I can see how it looks. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you can see how much better the second picture looks. If you want to put some code in, I will show you that. And it is how to embed a picture in Canvas